Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So today's video is actually requested by a subscriber and they wanted to see my gaming setup, my editing setup, and basically everything along that lines. And I thought, why not? That would be an amazing idea because I can look back in the future and reminisce about where I started and just see what I changed, what I got rid of, what new things I upgraded. And please, you guys, don't be too brutal on my vlogging. I'm not really used to this. This is the first vlog going up on the channel. And if you guys do enjoy it, please let me know by dropping a like. And let me know down in the comment section below if you think I should do more vlogs, or if I should just never hold up a camera to my face. And please, you guys, keep in mind that this is a very budget setup. This is just the beginning of anything I can afford right now, and just what helps me create content, because that's what I love to do, and I'll make it work. That's just how it is. So a lot of the stuff you guys see, you're gonna be like, what? That's what he uses to do this? And that's the thing you need to learn about creating content. You don't need the most expensive things to get started. Everybody starts somewhere. I do what I gotta do, and it's something I enjoy doing, so I will continue to do it and just upgrade my setup in the future. And anything I do mention in this video, I will try my best to link it down in the description box below. But other than that, let's hop right into it. Alright, to get started off with my mic, this is actually a Stellar 2 Cardioid condenser microphone, if I am correct. I actually like to make music, so I made a big investment in a studio microphone. It is connected to an XLR cable that is connected to a mic arm just to move it around, and it's easily accessible. Moving right into the back for my speakers, I do have one on the left and I do have one on the right. These are studio stereo speakers, and just because I said I like to make music, so I have to hear the difference between left and right. And right above my left speaker, I don't have a Elgato key light, so I actually use my old laptop. And to avoid lagging and stuff like that, I actually completely disconnect that from my internet. So it's very budget, but very easy. I just throw up a new tab and I use the white light off of the laptop as my key light. Moving over to the right, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is that for a webcam. You guys need to remember that I live in Hawaii, so it's very hard to get things shipped here when I want it, and to find it for cheap because shipping is very expensive. So I'm actually using my old iPhone that I don't use anymore, and I'm putting it to use. You guys can see that crack in there and everything. But it's actually very simple if you're trying to go very budget like I am, until you can maybe afford it in the future. You just get an app. I think it's called Epoch Cam something. You download the drivers on your computer. It's honestly really simple to connect to Elgato and just get it up and running. I'm very satisfied with it. And moving on to the right, I do have two G Fuels. I have the, what is it called? Phaseberry and Hype Sauce. Both are recommended by Who's Immortal. Shout out to you, man. Hype Sauce is actually super bomb. But moving on to my big screen, you guys are probably wondering, Nick, you don't even have a monitor. Why don't you have a monitor? And honestly, I'm not sure. It had a good deal on this TV. It's a 40-inch at Target, a Vizio, and I thought, why not? It makes it a lot easier for editing and stuff like that. And the response time isn't even that bad, so it's all fine. Moving on to the left again, I do have my PS4. I don't use this thing at all, but it just sits there, and you guys can see it's very dusty. I gotta clean that later. And right below my TV, I do have strips that run along my TV that actually match the same color because they are connected to my PC, and it's through a lot of wiring and stuff like that, which I do not have good cable management at all. And right below my lights, I do use an iPad as basically my stream deck, and also to check chat and stuff like that. Maybe in the future I'll get an Elgato stream deck, but that's more of a want than a need at this point. Coming directly back, I do have basically a generic keyboard and mouse, as generic as you can get. I honestly use it just for editing, and that's it. You guys already know I'm a controller player. I did actually use this for my keyboard and mouse video, but I only use it for editing. So since we are talking about controllers and keyboard and mouse, you guys have probably seen my review video on this. The paddle is still broken, but I do really enjoy this controller. It's a SCUF Infinity 4PS Pro controller. If you guys are curious on my review for this, I'll make sure to link it right up above. And I normally place it right down here. It's kind of like a little drop down section of my desk. So moving right over to the left of my controller is my audio interface that connects to my mic, and it also is connected to my speakers. So say if I want to listen through my speakers instead of my headset, I turn this up because that's my speakers, and I turn this down, which is my headset. And it's honestly super convenient depending on what I'm listening to. If I'm playing a video game or watching a video, Netflix, or anything on YouTube. So it's honestly really convenient. This is a complete audio 2. 2 means that it can take 2 mics or 2 inputs, say a guitar or an instrument. So I really enjoy this. And from here, we might as well go what is connected. You guys may be wondering about my headset. These are actually the same ones that Tim the Tapman used. I was actually using these before I even started watching him. I honestly love these because they were recommended by a lot of music producers and stuff like that, because these are actually like studio headsets. You're able to hear a lot more audio frequencies and stuff like that. So you hear the highs better, you hear the lows better, and it's just all around amazing. So I would highly recommend these. I'll make sure to link everything down in the bottom. Coming back up to the right, so I do have this little mason jar that carries kind of just my pens, anything I need, like office things. And a little more to the right, I drink when I play games just because I find it fun, or if I'm having a stressful day and I need to just relax. I can't remember what this collection was. I got it from Macy's. It was on sale for like Christmas or something like that. But I really enjoy this set. It just looks very elegant, and as you can see, I do need a refill. And moving on all the way up top, I do have a lot of soundproofing stuff, just because, like I said, I like to make music, so it's just a lot of sound dampening. And I do not come from the richest family, so you guys probably have seen this in my background and are wondering, what is this? This is actually a huge comforter that essentially blocks me off from a section of the room that kind of just gives me my own privacy, and again, sound isolation, so I don't catch anything in the mic that I don't want to. Moving on to my chair, I got this at Office Max. I have no idea what it's called, but honestly, it's getting the job done. I will invest in something a lot better, just because I do sit at this desk for long periods of time, so I'm gonna need something to have good back support. Coming back all the way to the left side of my desk, I do keep 2 journals. The little black one is for more of my notes, for things I want to remember, video ideas, and basically anything I want to remember for future reference. And second, I am reading this book, Stillness is Key by Ryan Holiday. It is an amazing book. I would honestly recommend it to anybody because of how chaotic nowadays is. As you can see, if you can even see. A must read in our noisy world. And that is very true. And so the last teal notebook is actually kind of my planner journal, end of the day writing that helps me kind of reflect on my day or even what's coming up, because that's basically my calendar. Writing things down helps me a lot to remember. I'm a very forgetful person, so I seriously need to write things down. And that is basically everything on my desk. I only have a bunch of like few trinkets and pop filters, a little vape thing, a little thumb drive, SD card, camera, that guy died, my scuff paddle that broke, hydro flask. I drink a lot of water every single day. And moving on to the big boy. A lot of people may be surprised by the content that I'm able to create with such a budget PC, and I did really good research on getting the best quality for my buck. And I will make sure to link all of the specifics for you guys. This came out to about $800, $900. This is a very budget PC, but you know what? It gets the job done. And I couldn't be happier with everything I got for it. And the cool thing about building a PC is it's so upgradable. Like anytime in the future, I can upgrade any one of these parts and it'll make a huge difference to my complete build, which is just amazing. That's why I switched over to console. And if you guys want to see a video I made on switching to PC, I'll make sure to link that also right up above. I'll make sure to link all my PC parts right up here, just so you guys can see, because I do not remember any of these parts names. Except for like my GPU, it's the 1650 Super. That's no problem to memorize. It is from Gigabyte. For my motherboard, you guys can probably see that. That is exactly what it is called. I don't know if the glare is getting in the way. I am using the AMD Ryzen stock cooler that comes in the box with it. I have two 16GB sticks of RAM, and there are 4 slots, so I can go up to 64GB. With that, I have a 500 watt power supply that powers everything, no problem. And if there was a problem, I'd say the only problem would be that I live in Hawaii, so it's hot as it is. But I haven't had a shutdown or overheating, so it's been fine. And I want to tell you guys a funny story. So the lights that I do have lined in here are actually from my old truck. And I actually got them from a car parts place, which is actually super hilarious. But I didn't know that it would fit on a motherboard, and it did, because it had the right prongs and everything. And that is the last of it. I will see you guys back at my computer. Alright, you guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That is basically my budget setup, and I do intend to improve it in the future, and I hope you guys will be along for the journey when that does happen. So don't forget to subscribe with your notifications turned on so you never miss when I upload new videos. And please, if you guys did enjoy any part of this video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It really helps me and helps out the channel. And I do want to remind you that my setup is nothing to brag about, but I do know it can be improved in the future, and with your guys' help, it will. I just wanted to get a chance to document this, so in the future when my setup does get upgraded, I'll be able to look back and kind of see where I came from. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to count the little wins. Life's a winning streak. Take care of yourself, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.